I owe you an apology, Commander. I got it wrong. Kane ducked out of the lab when he lost our satellite feed. He's slippery, but his days are numbered. His troops are squeezing through this ravine right here, apparently in an attempt to regroup with Prime HQ. If you're quick enough, you can pick off the entire Nod column as they roll through, while our field strategists plot the location of that main base. It's fish in a barrel time, Commander.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back, Commander.
Reporting. Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
It seems that Shepard's pretty pissed at himself for not having noticed that Kane ducked out.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
It's also interesting to note that
Unit reporting out.
he's saying that the Nod forces are retreating to Prime HQ.
Yes, sir.
So, does that mean that in this campaign, the HQ is in Europe rather than the one we built in Africa? Or does it mean that Kane has like multiple HQs depending on like location, like one per continent?
Waiting. Moving out. Ready and waiting.
Either way, this mission is actually fairly simple, which is very friggin' nice.
Unit reporting. Unit moving out.
It's not a hour-long slog. I'm not really super worried about base building or defending against early waves of units and so on.
Vehicle reporting.
It did take me a little bit of trial and error. Maybe like 2 or 3 tries. Basically, the best thing I can suggest is try to sort of set up units how I have them set up.
Unit reporting. Yes, sir.
You want the long-range units obviously on the cliff face, just because it, one, makes it harder for any infantry that sort of survive vehicle explosions to come after them. And the AI has also got this, like, determination to attack certain units first. Or at least, like, go to certain locations first.
Affirmative.
Might be a waypoint thing, but regardless, all you have to do is destroy Nod forces.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
It's tough in the sense that if you lose a very important unit really early, you're kind of handicapping yourself for late game or like later level progression.
Yes, sir.
For example, the MRLSs that we have are putting in a lot of work,
Yes, sir.
although under normal circumstances I still would never use them.
No, vehicle reporting. Got it. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Moving out.
It helps that Nod has some really fragile units in this particular instance, namely the artillery and the stealth tanks. As we can see, like flame tanks still like tank a lot of damage. So
Unit reporting. Moving out.
there's also one thing that I found out, which is really annoying. Under normal circumstances, this would be like a game over. Not because we've lost or done something wrong, but there's nothing left. Like, Nod has exactly one other unit, and it's that stealth tank. Why is it there? Well, what's it do specifically? I don't know. Also, that's what the scatter function looks like. You can mash it as much as you want, and for all intents and purposes, it's helpful against vehicles that are trying to crush you. Although at the same time, a vehicle that's like decently fast can still pose a really big threat. It's also important to note that while you can scatter like indefinitely, unless you're good at controlling every unit at all times and as fast as you want, probably not going to be able to successfully like micro everybody.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Reporting.
Mission accomplished.